of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now Golden State's starting five. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the 2.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He takes it in, and the dunk by Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. The 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
You know, we talked so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
Now, there's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
And there's the pass to Towns. And it's the Warriors on the break. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the middle. Towns with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And Curry, here we go. Gobert with the block. That's a 2 from Towns. Yep, that one goes in there. Towns has got 8 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Curry following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Drills it from outside. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the shot goes in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 6. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And finished off by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's Minnesota now. The Warriors making the shot. Thompson outside. Kicks to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude. He plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
The Warriors trail by 8. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
There's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to town.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Great positioning on the putback. 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Towns for 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Conley. Kyle Anderson is out there with Warren. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Back to Warren. Outside Conley. There's a good screen. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Pass to Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. Pick by Kuminga. Oh, and that was the alley-oop. That shot off the mark.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And the layup falls. Conley's got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Looney. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through. Total letdown by the league. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
But right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
To the left wing. Driving inside. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Looney passes to Moody. Kicks it out to Paul. They set the screen. Higgins outside. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. And Paul's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Paul's got his second bucket.
Attacking the paint, making an adjustment. The defense is right there, but that's a terrific effort by Paul.
Here he goes, and he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Reid. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Jackson Davis.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball against Conley. Passes it to Moody. Pass to Looney. The shot comes out. And it's Warren with the ball for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. After this, in nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget, this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 14 on the wing. Wiggins kicks it out to Paul. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wiggins right side to the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Conley gets the bucket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Moody. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Moody's got his first basket. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside Conley. And Reed has it in the corner. A shot missing. And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves lead by 12. It's time now to go. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Let's hear it for Greg.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Klay Thompson. Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 guard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. The coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Moore finds Gobert. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
How about Klay showing off his handle as he finds some open room to get to the score?
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Down low, Towns with the steal. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. 5 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating.
Outside Curry. Wow! Magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Edwards drawing the double team. The pass to Moore. Lets it go from deep. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has gotten 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much in the defense.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Green, no luck. Timberwolves lead by 14. Conley into the lane. And Anderson kicks to Reed. Out to Conley. Takes it inside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Conley's got 6.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Here's Podziemski. Plays it up and banks it in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Anderson with the ball. Kuminga on him. Conley, the pass to Reed. Here's Warren. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Over to the left wing. Kuminga down low. Working on Anderson.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Moody comes in for Thompson. And it's Paul in for Curry.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Conley against Paul. Releases from 15. That one wide left. Minnesota leading by 20. And here's Conley outside. And it's Warren with the jam.
A solid rebounder for his position at forward. 6'8". T.J. Warren getting inside and being in the right spot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To stop the run, Kuminga. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Anderson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The score. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Moore in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Curry can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
A shot by Curry, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Curry against Moore. Lobbed up there for Green. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson with it, picked up by Edwards. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. Towns kicks to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Moore up top. Takes the 3. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Moore penetrating. At the top of the key, Gobert. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Missed it, even after all those chances. The shot by Curry, no good. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Impressive job by the players and coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. They get Stephen Curry.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Podziemski. It counts.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
big men.
Yeah, B.A. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Driving in, and Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Grant against McDaniels. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Simons. 4-3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. And he drives in. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job of this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right, he needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone. You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Here's Simons. The 3 from Ayton. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Edwards against Simons. Grant outside. Shot to stop the run. There's the steal. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Up and in on the layup.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Out to Simons. Pass to Kamare. The 3. From deep. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Moore, defended by Henderson. Edwards can't hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Ayton. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Towns passes to Edwards. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. He has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he was done terrorizing the NBA.
Here's Henderson following the score by Minnesota. Back to Simons. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Simons got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Moore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In transition, here they come. Out to Simons. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards
Simons missing.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Nails it from 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Grant. He's scoreless. The 3 from Ayton. McDaniels with the rebound. There's a screen. And here's Simons outside. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves, another fast break opportunity here. Over Grant. The putback. Rebounded by Kamari. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Walker. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Murray in at the small forward position.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Drops in the 3.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Warren. On the wing, Alexander Walker. It's Warren on the wing. Walker covering. Back to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. They set the pick for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect them.
The Timberwolves have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league following their example.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, Conley.
Putting that 6'10" wingspan to great use. Brogdon proving how effective he is on defense.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead. Conley against Brogdon. And stolen by Williams. Now the Blazers on the move. Walker passes to Williams. Murray drives in. Outside Walker. There's the drive. Pass to Sharpe. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this one. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, TJ Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Now here's Conley. Reid for three. The rebound by Murray. Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow!
Man. This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Now here's Brogdon. He has 6. Three-pointer. Another shot. Sharp passes to Brogdon. Back to Sharp. To the right side. Fires from deep. Picked it out of midair. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Brogdon from outside. No good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Reid, a screen on Brogdon. For three, Conley. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer Sharp. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Put your hands together and get down for a red handbag.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Moore in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Edwards can't hit. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Simons against Edwards. Moore controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
Portland trailing here. Simons outside. 8, a screen on Edwards. There's Simons with a 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Moore. That 3's off the mark. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Grant against McDaniels. And there's the screen. Pass to Kamari. Here's Grant. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Out to Simons. Henderson outside. Right wing. Clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Now here's Simons. He's got 9. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
That one's good by Moore.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Simons outside. Pass to Graham. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Scoot Henderson. A line change here for Portland.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. He drops it from range. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Reed. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sharp. Hangs. Can't capitalize inside.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
It's Warren on the wing. Driving to the basket. Ooh, Warren slams it in.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a...
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by Portland. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. Williams misses.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamari in at the 4. On the wing, Simons. Sinks the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
The shot by Conley, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. No good from outside. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Kamari, that's good.
well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Anderson can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
There's Simons with a three. They got the rebound. Grant outside. Beyond the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's more. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And the basket by Towns.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Moore passes to McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Moore. Gobert with a screen on Henderson with the drive. That one's good by Moore.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
He buries it from 3. Simons has got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Moore. Kicks it out Towns. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy with the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Simons against Edwards. The drive by Simons. Grant the pass to Ayton. Driving in. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Pass to McDaniels. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Out to Simons. To the inside. On the wing, Simons. They set the screen. Driving inside. Grant outside. Fires from deep. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And Portland has possession. He tries the 3. Ayton, no good. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Simons.
It seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Henderson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Kamari. There's the drive. Yes!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Henderson, right side. Here's Simons. Oh, off target. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make them. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Simons nails both of them.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
And Minnesota calls time here. And they go to the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. He sinks the clutch free throw.
I don't think you can afford to hat Towns like you do other bigs because he's too good a free throw shooter, and he'll make you pay when he gets to the line.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Can they tie it? Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves.
watch, right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. Now here's Curry. Puts up a 3. Kuminga controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the Timberwolves.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Podziemski, covered by Simons. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Simons.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Podziemski. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers flying apart. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson help Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helps Steph game go to another level.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
Simons from outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Curry. They get it again. Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. From the arc. Curry can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 5 now.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Now, here's Simons. He has 6. Pass to Ayton. Simons surveying the D. Ayton, the pass to Henderson. And here is Simons. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Kamare misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be with this kind of play. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Simons. Fires the 3. Hit the putback. And Ayton stays with it. He's got 6.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Grant gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Podziemski. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Into the lane. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Impressive athleticism from Klay on the cut. Feels like he can score the ball whenever he wants.
Pass to Kamare. Simons from outside. Grant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
to the left wing. Here's Curry. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Ooh, not many can put on a show like Curry. He's having all sorts of fun out there.
Now here's Simon. He's got 6. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Paul. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 4-man position.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you.
For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. We've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Paul goes in, lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Driving to the basket, and then short with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Jackson Davis.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Walker, first personal foul, third team foul.
Wiggins throws it down.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing what he can do.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Walker in the post. Over in the corner, Williams. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wiggins. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Looney kicks to Paul. Back to Looney. Just 4 to shoot. From 17 feet out. And he gets it to go. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Brogdon outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Brogdon against Paul. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walker. Here he goes. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins with it. Brogdon picks him up. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Basketball.
Taken away by Williams. Brogdon finds Murray. Back to Brogdon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
Wiggins left side. Pass to Jackson Davis. Passes it to Looney. Now here's Moody. Pulls it from the elbow. Walker with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Brogdon with a screen for Walker. Pass to Sharp. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And there's the drive. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Nice feed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Here's Jackson Davis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. And then there's Grant. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. The Warriors trail. Here's Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
There's the pass to Simons. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And that basket is now 5 for 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Curry. He kicks it to Kuminga. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter. It opens up passing lanes for him.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Simons with the screen on Thompson. Pass to Simons. beyond the arc.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game.
Talking about the Grizzlies veteran Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. Bobbed up there for Green. Stolen by Grant. Simon's on the wing. Fires from deep. The Trailblazers rebound. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3, and Fernie Simons, and that's good. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For the 3. Grant kicks to Simons. Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now, here's Simons. Defense is right there. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And now the latest foul from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Right?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Got a hand on it. Kicks it out to Grant. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Drives to the hoop. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. For the lead, they get it back. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see a player going all out with the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drills the 3-pointer. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The kick out to Williams. Passes to Brogdon. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Call out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Moody in at the 3. Here's Sharp. Oh, yes! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Moody, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Moody's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Can't forget about Brogdon's leaping ability. More than capable of jamming it home.
Warriors trail by 3. And the slam by Moody.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Wiggins. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Warriors making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Moody the pass to Wiggins. Another shot. The shot by Looney, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring easy give to his teammate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Out to the wing. Now, here's Simon. Tight defense on him. Traps in the train. Simons has got 24.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Stolen by Henderson. And now Portland on the break. Simons has the open look. And again, it's Portland converted. Warriors trail by 6. Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
That shot wide open. He's got 29 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Henderson against Curry. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
A kick out to Simons. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Curry outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Henderson outside. To the wing right side. Grant for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. That's why they find themselves really
Henderson passes to Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense spots, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Simon.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The offensive rebound. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Portland has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. A nice shot by Simon.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. From deep three-point land. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Warriors basketball.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Curry with it. From deep three-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him.
great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Moore in at the 1. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Curry. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see the quickness of Steph and Curry, keeping defenders off balance, even in the painted area.
McDaniels finds Gobert. Here he goes. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. To the left side wing. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Curry drives in, and he banks in the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Fred.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Now here's Curry, and here's Thompson for 3. They get it back. Jackson Davis can't hit from in close. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Moore. Hits the 3-pointer.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Going inside. To the wing, right side. Gobert finds Towns. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Gobert passes to Moore. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off the shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Basketball.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Outside Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. There's the 3. Curry, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his 3-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
The Timberwolves have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here's Curry for 3. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's a screen. Here's Curry. And he connects with a jumper. 9 points in the game.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Now here's Towns. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Moore. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Curry surveys. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Chris Paul. Dario Saric is out there with Moody. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Wiggins in a 2-guard. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Saric. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Kicks it out to Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
For 3, Warren. It's hauled in by Saric.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Moody. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Wiggins, left side. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Moody, good.
But Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Alexander Walker's got his second basket. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Conley against Paul. Back to Reed. He takes it in. That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Looney, the screen. Here's Wiggins. The shot off that time. Nice D from Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Charge against Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Takes a step back. Paul looking over the floor. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Conley. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Saric. Can't get it to fall. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. For 3, Conley. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Wiggins, left side, fires the 3. Wiggins for the triple.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Here's Alexander Walker. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not.
The previous play is under the
Officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 1. To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Jackson Davis. Now here's Curry. For the tie. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's Edwards with a drive. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside Curry. Fires at the elbow. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
That one's good by Moore. Moore's got 8.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much. Power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Outside Kuminga. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Kuminga's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
Finished off the break. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Outside Curry. The 3. Curry buries the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. EA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For 3, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Basketball. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Reed into the lane. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Bajemski, the shot from the low post is good.
I think you simply have to admire the way Stephen Curry distributes the basketball. His vision, his court awareness is simply insane.
Pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. Bajemski grabs the board. Launches a 3. Curry's shot is off. Right side Conley. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thompson out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Alexander Walker. Up top, Reed. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Warren from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And here's Curry for three. Offensive rebound. Kuminga's shot is off. Minnesota shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Warren's shot is good.
Wow, if TJ Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Kuminga. There's Jackson Davis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Conley goes in. Kicks it out to Warren. Anderson against Kuminga. Back to Warren. Here he goes. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 3 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 13. 4-3. Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And he drives in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Podziemski. 3-pointer. Here's Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Moore. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Over to the wing. Here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside McDaniels. And there's the drive. Now here's Towns. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Edwards. Fires away from way outside. The Warriors pull it in.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Jackson Davis.
2nd free throw, no good. Pass to Curry. Looking to end the run. Curry with another miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. And the Warriors shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
what a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Basketball.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Pajemski, guarded by Edwards. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Moore. Fires from way outside. Off the mark. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's 4 in at the 1.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Count it.
I like the concentration from Gobert, refusing to let the defense distract him.
Ayton kicks to Grant. About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
McDaniels, and Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Right wing. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kick out to Moore. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call, Portland the foul.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
3-pointers, Simon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Tries to save it. Oh, he misses the dunk. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. It counts.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Henderson outside. 3-pointer, Simon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Passes it to Towns. And he converts the layup. Towns has got 7.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And they get it. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Now, here's Simon. Here's the 3. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Easy money for Anthony Simons. He could live out there if he had to.
Edwards drives in. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Henderson finds Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamara. And another 3 for Portland.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
What a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Simons from outside. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Here's Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got 9.
And nice concentration. Towns staying laser focused near the rim.
Here's Henderson. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Simons. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Robert Williams, Walker out there with Murray. Then it's Sharp, and it's Brogdon in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Sharp into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
The kick out to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
For 3, Brogdon. Outside for Murray. It's hauled in by Warren.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Walker. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Good.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way, way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound.
And he's one of those players with a nose for scoring. Warren working the offensive glass there.
Back to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Driving inside. Here's Murray. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Murray's got his first 2 points.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 43% clip, which is far better than most.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Portland with another turnover here.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Stolen by Brogdon. Inside. And finished off by Walker.
Primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
A shot by Brogdon wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley for three, and it's Portland with the rebound. Brogdon finds Williams. Brogdon outside. Launches from deep. Lets it go with the three. There's Williams, and finally they hit one.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Alexander Walker wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Shoots the three. And he recovers it. There's Walker with the three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Personal foul.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions.
The line for the Timberwolves.
And Conley drops them both. Ayton the screen. Henderson passes to Ayton. Grant outside. With one on the clock. Gobert with the block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Moore in at point. Ayton kicks to Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Misses the three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edwards drives in. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Ayton the screen. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And he's good on the three ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And that one's good. Towns.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Simons, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Edwards against Ayton. And here's more outside. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 8. Simon's on the wing. He's got 13. Grant finds Simon. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards drives in. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Carries it from 3-point range. McDaniels got 6 points.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. 3-pointer, Simon. They grab their own miss. Gobert with the block. Henderson against Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Warren. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Warren's got his second bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Henderson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. He's got 8.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Out to Conley. Launches a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And it's Sharp missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Simon. And the shot goes down.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Here's Henderson, finding the lane, and Henderson throws it down hard.
And the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Anderson finds Conley. There's the three. They get it back. Reed the pass to Warren. Jacks up a three. Anderson's shot is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
A kick out to Simons. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Simons has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Trailblazers trail by 11. Anderson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Ayton. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Three-pointer, Simons buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 22.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Towns gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's the screen. The lead now cut to single digits. Simons has got 12 now in this quarter.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect it.
No, he didn't. And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards with the stop.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Great positioning on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
For three, Edwards. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 17. Portland, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Simons. They need this. Misses there. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
lopsided. But you can never count out a team in this league, Brent.
And we know both teams know that. I expect this to be a hard-fought game for that reason alone. Nobody likes being told that they don't have a chance.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Kuminga. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at point guard. Simon's shot is good.
Well, this is one of Simon's strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Henderson against Curry. Fires the three. Jackson Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Aiden. Kuminga against Henderson. The three from Curry. The offensive rebound. Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant, the pass to Henderson. They double him with Curry. There's Simons with a three. He drops it from range. Simons has got 6.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, BA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Here's Henderson. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And Grant gets it to go.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Curry. Second chance shot. And here's Kuminga for 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Simons. 9 points in the game. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kuminga with a screen on Grant. The kick out, Curry. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
Pass to Kamari for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Pajemski. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound. Out to Simons. This one for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Thompson. Lets the 3 fly, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Blazers ball.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Henderson drives in, takes the 3, and there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Henderson. Simons has got 15.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Thompson against Henderson. Aiden, a screen on Kuminga. Back to Henderson. Outside for Grant. To the wing on the left. With the drive. Kamari, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. The 3 from Thompson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fader on the way. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
There's Simons with a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He was dominant. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Walker. And it's Murray in at the three. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Here's Paul. Wiggins with a screen on Brogdon. Paul passes to Moody. Looney with the ball. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Brogdon from outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you.
That's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. It's not one that's going to sit back. He will attack.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Moody. Saric against Walker. Saric, the pass to Moody. Close in. Moses Moody.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Sharp. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. They get it again. Walker passes to Williams. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Kept alive. They kick it out to Murray. Off the mark there with a three.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
It's blocked. Left side Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, BA. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Fires for three. Looney grabs a miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Wiggins. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, hello! Time Lord with the oop.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Wiggins passes to Sharge, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. Then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux. Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Looney, the screen. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Williams. Looney passes to Moody. The kick out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul. Here's Looney. Oh, Williams with the block. Right side, Brogdon. Walker with it. Takes a 3. That one no good. Here's Paul. And that's not going to go.
The long arms and the quick thinking helped out Brogdon that time and distracted the shooter.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Grant outside. Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room. Back to Grant. There's a screen. Crosses over. Pass to Aiden. He shoots a 3. And here's Simons outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
On the wing, Curry, defended by Henderson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, B.A. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works. Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Ooh, basket interference. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The 3. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number the way he's got it going.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
There's the drive. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Simons. from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. The three is up. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a three, especially from the corner.
And there's a pick. There's Simons with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He takes it in. Outside for Henderson. Simons outside. From downtown. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Curry for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
To halt the run. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. The 3-ball sinks it from distance. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, Curry going coast to coast in no time, so great speed shown on that fast break.
Henderson, the pass to Simons. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
From deep three-point land. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 17. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Simon's shot is good.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The 3 from Curry. And Curry with the answer.
They're almost always layups for Curry at this point. Makes the 3 look so easy.
And here's Simons outside. Warriors with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Out to Simons. Inside on the wing, Simons. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. Simons has got 45 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Grant in the post, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Driving in, and the layup falls. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
And here's Simons outside. Nails it from 3.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Lets the 3 fly. Curry with another miss.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Offensive board. Out to Simons. Ooh, it's stolen. Left side Kuminga. 4-3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
3 points.
Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Grant. Here's Ayton. Pajemski grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hits the trifecta.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And here's Simons outside. Knocks it down from distance. Simons has got 51.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
They set a pick. Takes the 3. Off on that one. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.